Is everything working? Is every...
Um,
I sound a little bit quiet.
Everything was working as far as I can tell. What I see is the big outer map, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at Twitch right now, and
Oh, okay.
Twitch is not. I don't think Twitch is using my main mic.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see. Property, microphone, Scarlet Solo. That's Ant. You know what would probably help? Putting the mic in front of my face. All right, that does in fact sound better. Yippee! So, when last we left off, um, yes, ADD, checking things. Okay, so last session, y'all continued to try and teleport into the catacombs, and eventually you found the entity responsible for the chaos that was happening down there. It was a two-headed creature with tentacles for arms that y'all recognized as a demogorgon. That thing was fucking terrifying and it beat the shit out of you. And you guys have begun going through the loop. You decided to pass up on finding Greg. You guys pretended like Greg did not exist and just walked straight past him. And you find yourself in the evening entering Rhymeshade. And unlike the past few times you've entered Rhymeshade, there's no one here waiting for you. It would seem that Kessan has not yet arrived. What would you like to do?
I'll wander.
What kind of
Let's
places?
go. What?
What kind of places are you looking to go to?
Um, I mean, I don't, my character doesn't know it, but I think you know where I'm hoping I'll end up.
That is in Rivenshade. You are in Rhymeshade.
Oh,
Does this
I
town have
thought
any
it was
bars?
okay.
It
Then I'll
does.
meander.
It
I'll meander and
has.
find
I want to
something.
just meander over to a bar, sit down, and have a drink for
Sleep.
exhaustion of being killed by a demigorgon multiple times, feeling the pain every single time, and having to be the
Honestly,
party dad. I just want to get a drink.
All right.
honestly, I'm with you on that one. I could use a drink.
You guys.
I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say I was gonna follow Elowyn around.
All right. So let's start with Bram and Dark. And Elowyn, are you going to the tavern or are you splitting up?
I'll kind of like meander into the tavern with them, but I think if they're there for very long, I'll probably duck out.
All right. So you guys find a tavern called the Big Curd.
Hunter, I swear to God.
It's a cheese town. You're basically in Wisconsin right now. But entering in here, you do smell an amazing smell of dairy. And this also doubles as a general cheese store. And they have cheese and beer pairings here. And you can see various different cheeses at different price points with different starred ratings. And there is a woman working behind the counter, a small gnomish woman who is just
I walk
scrubbing
over.
everything down.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing lovely. How about yourself?
Really long story, so I'm just gonna say we could be better, and I'm here to get drunk.
Ah, that is the spirit. You could always be doing a bit better. And I like that you start that off with getting a beverage. What are you thinking? Are you looking for a beer or a wine?
Whiskey.
Ah, strong ass whiskey.
And
Okay.
some of the finest cheese.
And some of the finest cheese. So we do have a 5-star Emmentaler. If you're interested, that I think will go quite nice with the whiskey. It's like a little nutty, buttery sort of thing to finish off with the with your glass on the rocks.
I'll take it. I've had a long day, and I just want to get drunk.
Sounds wonderful. I'll get that started for you. And she pours you a glass of whiskey with like one of the fancy ice cubes in it, and sets some cubes of cheese with like the little holes in it next to, and like drizzles it with some honey. It does smell
I
quite
grab the
nice.
glass. I grab the glass and like hold it up as a cheers thing to her, kind of a thank you, and then I turn to Bram. Well, this is how I'm gonna start. What are you thinking, Bram?
She has her
I
notepad
go
ready
for-
to take your order.
You guys got any mead?
Oh, of course we do. Little honey wine for you. And how do you feel about like a sharp cheddar to pair with it?
It wouldn't hurt.
Oh, of course. Let me get that right out for you.
Thank
Now
you.
we do have two different types of cheddar. We have our standard cheddar, and then we have the fancy cheddar.
I'll take your fancy cheddar.
Sounds good. Let me get that whipped up for you. And did you guys want the pretzels with the mustard cheese?
Tempting, but I'm not hungry.
I think we're good.
Alrighty.
But thank you.
She prepares, and this cheese, it almost looks like stacks of marbles, as there seems to be some sort of black substance that has been added in between the curds. And it smells earthy and sharp. And this one is paired with dates.
Ah.
And she serves the
Finally.
mead to you. Both of your beverages are delicious. And your Emmentaler has like this smooth, little waxy, nutty, and soft undertone to it that sort of soothes the burning whiskey. And the fancy cheddar seems to have some sort of fine mushroom blend that has gone between the curds. It's quite nice.
That's good.
This is why I love small little farm towns. I appreciate
Right.
your hospitality, miss. Thank
Of
you very
course, we
much.
got to take pride in what we do. It's like the only thing our town is known for.
Well, I appreciate these types of towns, and this cheese is fantastic.
Thank you.
Now, before I lose my ability to speak because I drink so heavily, does this town have a library by chance? I want to see if we can get any new spells memorized.
I think we do have the cheese museum, which does have a few books in it. But I don't know what sort of spellcast and magic is gonna be in there. That's probably you're probably better off going to the Skyclef Spires. It's just like a 3-day journey north if you're looking for some magic.
Oh, you have no idea what we've been trying to do to get there. But every turn we take, it's like the city just doesn't want us to get there. Underground catacombs that fail to get there. Walking in the front gate, all my party just starts fighting people, getting arrested. The whole ordeal.
Don't
Listen here,
worry,
I-
the universe is specifically saying "fuck you" in particular.
And why do you think I'm here getting drunk off of cheese wine?
That is true.
Amen.
We'll get in
Speaking
that
of which,
city.
I'll take something that is strong that can dull mental pain along with this whiskey.
Beautiful. Let me know if you need any refills, and we're gonna pan over to Elowyn and Kael. What are you two up to?
So they gave us the cheese curds.
Yes.
And I'm trying to lick the stuff that's in between the cheese curds out of the cheese.
You like
Like
go to
tongue.
Bram's plate, steal one of his cubes.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a nature check.
A nature check. Okay. 12.
12. So you recognize that there's like this mushroom paste between it, and the specific mushrooms, they're very, very good, very, very flavorful, and very challenging to find. You've only encountered them a couple times. They're called morels.
Okay.
And they look like wrinkly little wizard hats.
Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna say, let's see, what am I gonna say here? The I'm gonna say I like cheese and wizard hats.
Are you still under the effects of the tongue spell?
I don't remember. Am I?
Dark. How long does tongues last?
Hang on one sec. I'll check.
But I think that was before the last time loop.
No, I think it was.
I
Right
think it
when we
was
got
after.
To...
I think it was when you got to town.
Oh, okay.
It says right here the duration is 1 hour.
So you're probably like 45 minutes into the spell's duration.
Okay. And what were the morals? Okay, then I'll just
Morels.
say, moral mushrooms are delicious and pair really well with the fine cheese.
Shit. If that's what he had to say on his mind, I would have cast that spell a long time ago. As I'm sitting here drinking, I'm just now picturing, and I kind of turn to Bram. I'm getting kind of tipsy, so like the drunk thoughts start coming out. Hey, Bram.
Yeah.
I know I appreciate his stars talk, but what if I just start spamming him with that spell? Hour after hour.
As they're talking, I'm gonna be continuing to eat the mushrooms, and I'm gonna. Do you guys get hints of walnut? Do you get hints of walnut in this cheese? I'm getting hints of walnut.
You know, now that you mention it, I'm getting a little. I could see where you're coming from with that.
Walnuts, huh? This is some good cheese.
Yes. The night goes on, and you continue to feast and eat. And it takes you're probably 2 hours into the evening, and we're still missing our wizard friend. Eventually, the small town tavern starts to slow down, and last call goes out.
All right. I've had enough to drink, but I will take one more cheese sampler, please.
All right.
Oh, I think I'm full. I think if I get any drunker, I might pass out in this bar right now.
Well, I'm still competent enough to drag you out of here. Oh, and miss, is there any motels nearby?
Well, we do have a few rooms upstairs if you're looking for a place to stay.
Oh, well, we're waiting for one of our friends, so I think that it would be nice to kick our heels up, too.
Well, it sounds like a wise decision. And you're in no condition to be going anywhere far anyway.
Yeah, it's fine by me. I'll just take a room that'll accommodate us. If you got a great room with few furniture, that's fine. Just enough to hold the whole party here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It might be a little bit cramped if you're trying to do it into one room, but I think you'll be okay.
I'm a cheapskate.
Yeah, no, you
know
guys
me.
can pretend like you're friends with each other or something and cuddle. It'll be you'll be fine. Here, let me get you a key and show you up to your room. And
I appreciate that.
she pulls an old-timey key off the wall and jumps down from the counter. She is below your knee dark. And she goes over to what looks like a steep ladder and begins to climb up it.
Do I follow you up that ladder, miss?
That or you sleep on the tavern floor. It's up to you.
I guess I just
All
expected
right,
a place to
I
have
might as well get
stairs. Bram, I can drag you if you need it, but
No, I
here,
got myself. Bram says as he stands up from the bar stool, slowly a little hobbling to get back on his feet, but he may actually manage to maintain his balance.
Are you coordinated enough to climb a ladder?
Yeah, I should be good.
All right.
This feels like a dexterity check.
Yeah, I'll have both of you guys make a dexterity check as you climb the ladder. It's not terribly difficult, but you're drunk as fuck. So both of you make a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Oh man, that's a 7.
You need to beat a 5.
I have a 7.
I rolled
Oh,
a 3.
Bram, no.
So Bram, you lean forward to try and grab the rungs of the ladder and like just hit your head on the ladder, falling into it.
Oh,
It fucking smarts.
Does it knock him out?
Oh no. He's too tough for that. It's
Break any of the
embarrassing.
rungs on the ladder?
There's a little bit of blood on the one that he hits his head on.
see, I told you I'd be fine.
You fell face first onto a ladder rung and damn near lost your freaking teeth.
Oh, part of the plan.
Part of the... What do you... You know what? I'm not going to snap at you in front of our lovely hostess.
I'm
just
sure
gonna
you have a
drag you by the
beautiful
collar.
mind.
I think I'm seeing stars.
Don't
At this
you
point,
dare start on the stars.
At this point, Tongues is worn off.
Okay.
And
So,
Elowyn, you are right behind him as he says that.
Okay.
As he
I'm
opens his
seeing
mouth, I run over and
stars.
clasp my hand over his mouth. I am too drunk. I've got another friend passed out on the floor here, bleeding from his forehead. I do not need you going into another space rant.
It's fine. I'm not bleeding that bad. Just a little cut. That's all. I'll be fine. I'll live. Let's just head to bed and
Cycle.
turn
Let's
in
just
for the
get to
night.
bed. I'm turning in. All right,
All right.
you come with me, and I kind of sling Bram over my shoulder, so that way his arm is locked around, and I kind of like. Do you remember Deadpool 2 when he gets ripped in half?
Yeah.
So I just kind of use one of your arms as a backpack strap, and then do 3 points of contact as I climb the ladder up, hauling you on my back.
Oh well, you're taking Bram up your back on your back.
Yes.
So, eventually, you guys get up into the room and settle in for the night. Does anyone keep watch?
I will, because whiskey, in real life, whiskey has the tendency to actually kind of keep me awake, so I've got major insomnia anyway. So
Okay.
I just decided to kind of sit down and watch the door and watch the area as the effects wear off.
Until you nod off.
Until I nod off and tap somebody else to wake them up.
Okay.
Who would like to volunteer to be tapped awake?
Well, obviously not Bram.
Bram is passed out, drunken, and cold.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Now we
Yes.
can. We couldn't before. I was actually about to say something.
Okay, I will.
All right, sweet. All right, listen,
While you guys
I'm
are in the
about to
middle of
pass
your
out
shift
now.
change, I'm gonna get up and go for a little midnight stroll to see if I can see some stars.
Can
Okay.
you also keep an eye out for our lost party member?
Yeah.
You do so. And we will.
I just collapse onto the same bed as Bram and just pass out.
All
He
right.
doesn't even budge.
He's out cold.
So,
We
Elowyn,
both end up just. Sorry.
you head outside and begin stargazing. I would like for you to make a either perception or nature check, your choice.
Okay, I think perception in this case. Yeah, perception. 17.
All right. You see the constellations in the sky. They begin to dance as they do for you. Different elements of nature and planes beyond dance in your mind as you stare off and the equations of what is happening in the sky begin to run through your beautiful mind.
Okay.
And you do get visited again by the Great Owl. We'll come back to him.
Okay.
Dark. Eventually, after bringing Kael out to take watch, you nod into sleep. And it feels almost dreamless, like you're in a sensory deprivation chamber. You look around, and you are surrounded by blackness. As you begin to look closer, you begin to see that the walls of your environment seem to have a sort of texture. They seem to be feathers. And then you have a mild internal panic attack as you realize that your god is currently in your dreams. The Raven Queen.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess I didn't expect to see you so soon.
You feel a like almost a warm embrace as her presence comforts you. However, that quickly turns to something serious. You see an individual, a tabaxi, one which you would have recognized had your mind still been intact. And you watch as a figure from a tree line shoots an item, something that you see instantly as accursed. And you watch it pierce into him, not only slaying his body, but destroying his existence, breaking it into more pieces than could possibly be put back together. You see that effect ripple through the divine weave, through your god's eyes, linking into every individual who knew him, erasing his memory from existence. This is something that is beyond death. It's upsetting. And you gain a sense from your deity that this is something that she's familiar with. This is the beginnings of a type of magic that was once used to erase gods. You sense the need to be vigilant. As you're seeing this, what do you do?
I'm kind of just staring in total shock as I'm trying to link up something that should be in my mind but isn't there. I open my mouth to speak, but nothing comes out as I'm watching pretty much the universe collide in front of me as I'm finally seeing answers. But I have no response because in my mind, I had just finished drinking a bunch of whiskey and eating a bunch of cheese, so it's almost impossible to comprehend. So I finally just kind of... I open my mouth to scream, and that's when I shoot up from the bed, drenched in sweat. And that scream carried over into real life as I startle everyone in the room awake.
Are you okay?
Ugh, I think I just saw my god. Ugh.
Your god?
I saw this tabaxi. Ugh. Oh, my head hurts. God, who was that?
Tabaxi? Whoa.
Why can't I remember them? It was this figure in a tree line. It shot a beam meant to kill gods. Ugh.
Kill gods?
I know that it may have been just a dream, but you know about the Raven Queen. I saw her, man.
Of course I know about the Raven Queen.
I feel like
Are you sure
I feel like she was trying to communicate with me. She showed me this tabaxi. She showed our party. We were in the edge of a forest, and there was this figure that just stood in this tree and took a shot at one of our own. And they disappeared into the air in a pile of ash. And then just like that, they disappeared from existence. It was like a cursed bolt. Something that just makes you cease to exist entirely. As if you never
bolt
existed
that killed
in the
Karma?
first place.
Karma. That's what she showed you.
Karma.
Remember how I said that we ended up getting into a fight with a bunch of guards in the Skyclef Spires? That resulted in one of our party members getting...
Was Karma a tabaxi by chance? By the way, what was Karma wearing? What was
Not
the color?
much.
What was the color of what did she have?
Cheetah. Very cheetah shaped. With a big ass
I just
axe.
remember. I don't remember the figure, but all I remember is this warm coat of a cheetah. When she had her back turned, this figure stood out from behind the trees and shot her with this arrow that was like pure darkness. And then finally, just all of that mental unload just got the better of me, and I just kind of collapse back down onto the bed.
Well, one thing's for sure, that was Karma, all right. But why would the Raven Queen show you that?
I don't know. It's like I understand these amulets now. Was I wearing the amulet at the time?
No, you were not attuned to it. You're the only one who didn't remember Karma.
Well, my goddess obviously wants me to remember that day specifically. But why would she show me specifically that kill when you would have been more wise to receive that information, considering you already knew her? Already knew Karma. All I have now are the specific details on how they died. If you give me a piece of paper, I might actually be able to write down what I saw.
You remember the dream perfectly.
I start dig into his bag and hand you the quill and book to read or to write down in.
I just start first I draw a little picture of Karma, and then I also have a separate sheet of paper and I draw down the figure and the weapon I see. nice and up close.
Make a dexterity check to see how good of an artist you are.
Oh, shit. Please be good. Oh.
Damn.
Ooh.
This is like some photorealistic shit. As you begin to sketch like a police sketch artist, bringing in every detail of their form. It is
Bram's gonna sit there and just watch as he.
exactly the scene that was set that day on the edge of the forest outside the main entrance to the Skycliff Spires.
All right. Bram's just gonna watch him and just kind of understand what he's drawing to kind of make sense of it.
On a natural 20, you also are able to make out the runes that were placed upon this arrow and included in the drawing.
Wait a minute. There's rune on that arrow.
Why am I... It's like I'm not even writing this. This is just coming straight out of my mind. Can I sense like the Raven Queen's presence going through my arm?
Yeah, she has been guiding your pen like a Ouija board in you drawing this photo. Your connection to her at this moment is immense.
Bram, if you got any prayers, say them now. Maybe she'll answer you. All right. But can you decipher these?
I can definitely see there's runes on there, but I don't think I know them.
Make an Arcana
Actually-
check.
Me or Bram?
Both of you.
Right.
This is a tough check.
13.
15.
But neither of you
Or sorry,
are
17.
neither of you are familiar with these rooms or have any insight into what they mean.
Finally, I finished the drawing, and it's like that scene out of SpongeBob where he's writing his essay, and the pencil tip is just smoking.
Huh.
And then I hold it up. Now, I may not recognize these runes, but since I don't remember this day, do you remember this figure in the forest?
Can I do a perception check on the figure?
You did not see them.
Yeah, wasn't I the
No.
only one out there with him?
Yes, you were the only one out there, and
I feel like it's at this point that we wake the party because this is like some
Yeah.
serious
I
info.
think everyone's awake at this point.
yeah. Well, let's do a pause because Elowyn was outside. Elowyn, the great wise owl, visits you a second time, and he says, "Oh my God, Elowyn, I have exciting news. I actually acquired the ability to share time. I sat down with this lovely gentleman who walked me through all the benefits of time sharing, and will be able to bring certain aspects of the Beastlands into the material plane, and all we need to do is build a bridge. It's going to be great."
Nice. That's fantastic. What happens when we build the bridge?
Well, we'll be able to go from the Beastlands to the material plane, and this will be great because the various different Beast Lords, we have been working with Elora in order to build representatives for the various different animal races that exist on the material plane.
Fantastic. And what do you need me to do?
I need you to get the fucking rock. Because I think that it's going to be the key to opening the bridge. Because you need to make like a little bit of a hole so that way the little entities and the little people can actually walk through freely. And we also
Okay.
need to stop the time loop because this needs to happen at a very specific time.
Okay. What is your advice to stop the time loop and secure the rock?
Well, step 1. acquire the rock. Step 2.
Yes.
Figure out what has been done to the rock to create the time loop, because I believe that the rock is creating the time loop. I heard it from a little birdie. Now,
Okay.
I think the key to understanding it would be speaking with Professor Adrian Vine.
Okay. I will continue my search for Professor Adrian Vine.
Yes. My God. This sharing time thing has been so interesting. And I got, apparently, a really good deal on it. I don't know what that means, but they said I did. Yes. Anywho, I must go back to the Beastlands in order to share this news with the Great Council.
Fantastic. I will go share with my party so that we know what to do next.
Of course. Tally-ho! And he flies off into the stars.
Okay, I'm gonna obviously race back home, back to the inn.
As
Right.
you are running towards the inn, you see Kessan riding on a majestical steed. Kessan, would you be willing to describe your summoned steed? Keiren?
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry. My summoned steed looks like a really, really big rabbit. Like imagine sort
Love
of
it.
me, but like more feral, and it sort of like hops across the ground as I'm
I
riding on the
love
back,
that.
and I'm holding onto the ears as like reins.
You
Okay.
bump into Elowyn as you get into the town.
Okay, so I'm gonna see him and I'm gonna run up to him frantically, and I'm gonna say, I talked to the owl who talked to a bird, and your rabbit will have a representative, and we've got to go find the rock.
Where's this rock? You? This rock?
The rock, the big rock, the important rock, and we
What
can
in-
share time by building a bridge. And then the rabbit will have a representative.
I like look around to see if there's anyone else
It is just you
with
two.
Elowyn, or is
It
just
is
me
just the two
and the
of
rock.
you. It is just you, Elowyn, and your rabbit.
Is there a rock around? Like I'm looking for this rock.
No.
It must be important. If this astrologer is telling me about a rock, it must be important. Yes,
You
yes,
gotta find
friend.
the rock, hit the rock.
Wait, which rock?
The rock, the time rock.
The time rock. There's a rock that controls time.
Time rock. And the man the man who gave me money knows.
We have little time. Take me there.
You can take me, it's your plan.
To the time rock. Where's everyone else?
In the cheese bar.
Cheese bar. What?
Sleeping
Are you
up the
all-
ladder.
Are you just eating cheese at this moment?
I'll go follow. And I'll take him back to the inn.
I'll follow behind.
You do so. So at the moment that you say, Dark, we really got to get everybody together. Elowyn and Kessan walk in.
And I'm still gonna be, I'm gonna be all nervous, like pacing around, and I'm just gonna be muttering about, birds and representatives, and getting the rabbit a representative and building a bridge. And then I'm gonna go up to Dark and I'm gonna grab his cheeks and I've got to go find the rock and talk to the man who gives us money.
And then I grab him and I'm like, I see you talk to your god too. And then I hold up the paper. I did as well.
So Elowyn and Kessan, as you're looking at the paper, let's have each of you make an Arcana check.
All right.
Ooh, 22.
Kessan, you
11.
get advantage.
I like that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you look at it, you recognize that there are magical symbols that have been drawn in this image. You have no idea what the hell they're related to. It is well beyond your understanding of magic.
This is image of the gunbow thing.
This is an image of an arrow heading towards a figure that you recognize as Karma. And Elowyn, you and I are going to go into the Chamber of Secrets.
Oh, this will be great. Okay.
Oh,
All right, so Elowyn, you look at these arcane symbols, and in the way that you understand the complex nature of the star, your intuition tells you that this particular combination of symbols is very advanced and very specific. You imagine the use case of these, and you instantly think that theoretically, you could use a combination of these symbols with some amount of adjustment to erase the sky, to destroy something so completely that it could never be perceived, remembered, or understood.
Erase something so completely it could never be perceived, remembered, or understood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why is there a bridge? What? We have so much important things to look on.
I saw
normally-
that those symbols look like stars, and they're specific, and
for the
the
love of
style.
tongues! I
Wait.
cast tongues!
My good friend. Through my advanced understanding.
I was about to say, Dark has tongues.
So wait, can we all understand or can only Dark?
Every creature that can hear Elowyn can now understand him clearly.
All right,
Okay.
Elwyn, from the top, please.
The from the top. Okay. So let me start with my walk. As I reached a rather zen-like state while studying the stars, laying down and staring up at them, I was visited by a deity, or a prophet, rather. It would be a better way to say it. The Great Wise Owl. And the Great Wise Owl told me that we can build a bridge that allows us to share time, and it will allow beings from one plane to cross over to the material plane, and it will allow animals to have representatives from this plane over with us on the material plane. Now, anything this wise owl has told me has guided me towards greatness. So he has said that we need to find Professor Adrian Vine and the stone that he found in the ruins, so that we can build this bridge. And we need to stop the time loop, like right now. And he does believe that the stone is causing the time loop. Now, those runes that you showed me are quite interesting because they remind me of specific things that I've come to understand through studying the stars. And from what I can tell, those symbols can be theoretically used to erase the sky and erase, or otherwise erase something so completely it could never be perceived, remembered, or understood.
Just like karma.
My headset died briefly there. What did you say after needing to find Professor? Before the runes.
That the
Just-
rock is causing the time loop, I think, is what.
What rock?
The
Uh,
thing that
Adrian
Adrian got
Vine
from the
has.
ruins of Thalinar.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the source of the time looping, and pretty much we need to stop the time loop.
Well,
We have to get to Vine.
let's shatter it
But
then,
how?
shall we?
We tried to go through the front gate. That didn't work. We tried to go through the catacombs, and we all got squashed by a demogorgon.
I have something crazy, but you're
My,
probably not
my
gonna
friends,
like it.
my friends, I have. Perhaps we don't teleport, and we don't walk, and we don't punch guard. That's always very important. But how about we exist in a gaseous state and float up to the city? Yes.
And
really
just
think
how
you
would
can
we
pull
do
that
that?
off?
And I like proudly like check all my pockets again. It's not in my first pocket. It's not in my second. My third pocket, I pull out a scroll and I hold it up, but it's the wrong scroll. So I put it back in my pocket and I look in my other pocket and I hold that one up. It's like, yes, this one. This, yes. You see, gaseous form. Yes. It will allow us to, or sorry, wind walk. It will allow us to, well, uh, be a gas and get up very high.
Not the
That
first
could-
time we've
that-
used gas to get high, so I'm all
Mhm.
for it.
But
I'm
you
not
see,
gonna comment on that one.
my unfortunately, I can only turn myself into gas. But with the wind walk and our druid friend here, and I sort of like hop up to my druid and like give him a little nudge. Yes, you see, if you could have stars and you could make us all stars, then we could star right up to it. And I just sort of like shove the scroll in Elowyn's hands.
Oh, yes, I would love to make everybody stars into stars. That would make me very happy.
Honestly,
Let me,
what options do we have?
Elowyn, I'm going to forward the spell to you.
Okay.
There's
Damn
a
it,
link
and
to
my idea was full of chaos, but that actually sounds good.
I mean, I still
Yes,
think
I've
my
been
idea
doing
of
researching every death, as it were. I promise.
You know what my
So-
idea was?
I do not.
We take that demogorgon that kept killing us and teleport his ass into the town square to distract the guards.
You wish to murder everyone in the town.
Why not? They keep murdering us.
It's like a good idea, actually.
I actually have not been murdered before.
Sorry, I'm still a little tipsy. That might be
In
the
fact,
whiskey
you
talking.
also kind of jumped. You murdered yourself. Really?
All right, we ready? Let's do it.
No, sir, friend.
not now.
We must talk before
Okay.
doing it. This shall. Because once we end, we cannot talk. We just have to meet. Do you all know the way to Skycleft?
I feel like we should be right next to it before we do
Well,
Yeah.
you see, we could get there quite fast this way, though. Quite fast. Quite quickly.
All right. Well, how long does it last?
Quite a while, and you move quite quick. And it's a quite odd. Have you ever shapeshifted before?
Yeah, it's been a while. I had to do it during the 100 Days War, but I'm a little
Oh, well,
rusty. But we can do
Your
it.
body might be in. Feel as it's expanded, but it's normal. I'm sure. I've never quite done this before. In fact, I've never. But I know other druids who have probably.
Yeah,
It's
I
quite
have some
safe.
experience with it. I'm a little rusty, but I can guide you along the way too.
Well, you see, we probably can't talk. We just have to reconvene. So I have a if you know what the school looks like, and I'm realizing that they probably don't know what the school looks like whatsoever, at this moment. Do I have anything like fucking Minor illusion. I want to make a minor illusion of the city in front of me.
Okay. Yeah, so you let me see if I have the Skyclef Spire map yet.
Okay.
I do not. I have not yet made the Skyclef Spire map. So you conjure a map in front of them that depicts whatever it is you want to depict.
So mostly I want to start with the entirety of the spires so that they can see sort of like zoomed out. You see the front gate, you see the elevator that goes up all the way to the top of it, and then it like shows the city that's on top of the mountain, and it starts sort of zooming in from there. And I'm going in onto sort of the university section, and I want to like slowly keep zooming in more and more until it reaches sort of my abode. Like I have like a like a room in one of the towers, not the tower that the professor's in, but in the teaching tower. Well,
Right.
used to be teaching tower.
Yeah, so you show from a sky view approximately where in the city your dormitory is located.
It's like if we all meet right here together, then we can all be inside. Yes.
Just a note. There are magical defenses in that tower that will target anybody who does not have an enrollment pass for the sky or for the spire.
Even to bring them into my dorm, essentially.
Yes, they would need visitors passes.
Okay, so we meet outside my dorm, because would the defenses be for the inside?
The
Like,
inside of
once
the
you
entire
cross-
property. Once you go inside the tower, with the
Yeah.
exception of the lobby of the tower, there are traps that are designed to protect location.
Okay, would I feel like I should know like a relatively low traffic, unguarded, like no one really goes their place around or near the tower though.
There is the scroll library that you frequent. That would probably be a
Yeah.
good meeting place because it's not a part of the actual spire itself. It is a completely separate business in that
Okay.
vicinity.
Is there like a park or something nearby, like just something that's sort of like out of the way, tucked away, hidden kind of thing?
Make a investigation
alley?
check to see how well you know the town, how well you've looked it over.
19.
19. And I'm going to assume that you planned before you left where you were going to meet, and you would have known that the tower was not going to work. So
Yes.
you know of a back alley magic shop that is open 24 hours a day that is so out of the way, and no official would ever be seen anywhere near it. And the guards seem to ignore its existence.
Are you
Excellent,
seriously
excellent.
turning this into one of those abandoned building heist setup scenes?
Well, it's more to get us inside the city, necessarily.
Yes, I get it.
Which, because it's been a day here so far.
We seem to be very struggling to get into the cities, so that seems like our best bet.
Well, I still do like the catacombs sometimes, but maybe not quite right now.
Do you want to fight a god?
I want to? Oh, no. I'm not quite one for the fighting of deities.
Then teleportation or gaseous form it is. Let's do it.
Well, it's actually it's wind and not gaseous form. They're quite different.
Well,
Well,
Whatever it is, lead the way.
I'm for this plan.
I'm for
All right,
this
so we
plan.
shall meet here. It's a good place. There's few people quite look at it. Yes, no, I've been there a couple times myself, and we can reconvene there. But do you all know the way to the city? It'll be a bit of a journey, but quite quicker than walking, quicker than hopping.
Yes, we're well and aware of how to get to the city.
All right, yes. Well, let's hop to it then. As long as you're all ready. I
Give me
assume
just a second.
Yep. Let's
Where does
actually
all ever
take
be?
a bathroom break here and reconvene in about 10 minutes, and then we will begin the journey.
All right, I'll be back.
All right, sounds good. See you all in 10.
Yep.
Okay.
And we are back. So, Elowyn, have you had a chance to read through Windwalk?
Yeah, it's just gaseous form for a group of people, right?
And it's faster. You get to move
A
300
lot
feet.
faster.
Your movement speed
Okay.
becomes 300 feet.
Cool.
So,
Dope.
one of the questions I have for you, are you going to finish your long rest here, or are you going to cast the spell and travel through the night?
Is that up to the party or to me?
The entire party.
Perfect. I think we should finish our long rest rather than like risk taking points of exhaustion. Because who the fuck knows what happens when we get there?
I agree, and I'm still a little
Yeah.
tipsy, and you shouldn't drink and fly.
I have been.
Don't worry, our pilots have
Hopping
probably
through
not been
the night.
drinking tonight.
I could use a rest for my tired little palsies.
Okay.
Get those beans rested.
Which beans? Why would you rest a bean? You eat them.
Oh, that's right. You don't know that terminology yet.
So, you guys finish your rest and wake up in the morning. It is a beautiful day. You all see an individual as you step out who you are familiar with. You all see the the halfling teenager known as Jackie. This is the kid who fell and badly broke his legs when the bridge collapsed the first time. He pays you no
We
mind.
didn't collapse the bridge.
He's currently walking in that direction.
Oh my god, we have to stop him. Oh shit.
I'll run up to him.
Hey, kid. Jackie, right?
Yeah? I don't know you.
I know. Listen, we just came from that area of town. That bridge is about to collapse. Before you walk on it, just throw throw a rock onto it and make sure it doesn't fall, okay?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, shit. Where is persuasion? It's a 20.
Okay. And he just
Yeah, we
walks
were just-
away suspiciously.
Can we hear, the bridge collapse in the distance?
It might be a bit.
Hmm.
Eventually, the bridge does collapse in the distance.
See, we're good people.
If we were good people, we'd have collapsed it for him.
Well, we warned them. That's what matters.
You'd have to pull their weight or drop it.
So,
Alright. I say we get a move on.
I
Yeah.
agree. Let's move.
All right, so I will cast the Windwalk spell.
Just remember, meet at the spell shop where I show.
So,
All right. We're meeting at the cursed dice.
Elowyn, describe to me what it looks like when you cast from this spell scroll.
What it looks like?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You sent me the thing, and I've got to pull it up now. God, you just sent it to me. Now I can't find it. So, as I cast it, it's obviously because I'm casting it, it's going to take on a bit of a starry look, right? So it turns us into these sort of sparkly wisps that they if they don't give off light, they certainly reflect light, sort of.
You have become glitter.
Yeah,
You
exactly. Sort
has
of like
become
you would-
glitter.
yeah, but like a gaseous glitter, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. We're these little glittery wisps of cloud that are just zooming. We zoom.
You begin to fly. You make your way to the west, going over the small mountains and into the next valley where the Rivenshade River resides. This is the same river that you rode with Captain Morgan up through, and you pass over some familiar places. Elora's Canopy, for example, the cherry blossoms in full bloom, just as they were the same day you traveled through this space before. I would like Kael to make a perception check, please.
Dokie. 23.
With a 23, you see in the distance a familiar creature. A big-ass burb.
Aren't we just clouds of gas?
You are. But
Yeah.
if you recall correctly, it was at this time in the time loop, and moving at about this same speed, you're moving about at the same speed as a ship, that you saw the rock that picked up the ship and dropped it.
Yeah.
Looking down,
Captain
you
Morgan.
see a ship.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I liked the captain. Oh, I was kinda into him. I can't talk or do anything, though. I don't know what to do here.
You cannot talk now.
Can we see it too, or just Kael?
I'm gonna say that that's for the group. Everybody can see it.
Just seeing his ship
Since-
get attacked.
Well, no, you see the rock in the vast distance, and you see the ship. As of right now, nothing has
How long are we
happened.
gaseous for it?
Oh no.
How long are we
My
gaseous for?
prayers to you,
You have
Captain.
8 hours.
8 hours.
You can
If
end.
you do
You can end it
gaseous,
early.
but you
Wow.
won't be able to get back into the gaseous form.
It does take a minute to end the form, by the way.
Are we? We're sparkles. How long from where we are will it take us to get to the Skyclap Spires? Do I have extra time?
Yeah, you guys have maybe another 2 hours, and it'll take you 1 hour to get there. And the spell doesn't end. You just revert into your human form and then revert back into a cloud. And each of those transitions
Yeah.
takes a full minute.
Because
Can I-
we
can
go
I
at 600
actually-
feet a.
Can I
Uh,
actually go and fly in front of the rock's eyes and distract it from the ship?
Go ahead and
Ooh.
make a. Do you want this to be a sleight of hand check?
Not really, because it's not very great plus, but if that's what you want me to roll, I will roll that.
So you can either make a sleight of hand check, or you can recommend a skill check that you are going to use in order to distract this creature.
I'll do sleight of hand. I don't think anything else makes much more sense.
15. All right, I'm going to roll the rock's perception. If it is able to beat your distraction, it'll see the ship.
It's a bad idea.
All right,
This is a real bad idea.
let's go.
Yeah, well, Kael's kind of into the captain.
Well, you're probably gonna make it a lot worse and probably get him killed.
So do I see her peel off
Oh,
then?
he
I'm
sees
guessing. Oh man, I just like sort of start floating in the middle of the sky, not knowing what the fuck's going on.
I'm just gonna keep going the direction. Can't really afford any distractions right now.
So, Kael, we're going to flip a coin. Would you like for the rock to pay attention to you on odds or evens?
Evens.
So on evens, it pays attention to you. On odds, it'll pay attention to the ship.
Okay, Harvey Dent.
It moves past you
Oh.
and swoops down.
No.
You see the ship rise off the water. Small figures jumping overboard with little splashes. The ship then falls and shatters. The red barrel destroyed. You're not close enough to
Well.
see the fate of the crew.
Well, fudgesicles. I'll get them on the next soup. Sorry, cat. I don't think I have much time. So I'm gonna start heading towards the Spyclef Spires with everybody
You
else.
guys approach the Skyclef Spires. This is your first time seeing it in person. At its center is the Ethermire Towers, burnt to ruin, with 2 buildings still intact. 2 towers. You look past that, and there seem to be these sort of solar arrays off the sides of mountains, beaming light and magic into crops. You see bridges connecting the various different spaces within this city. You see a large forge in and of itself taking up a district. As you approach the city, you hear it smash down. And then on a cliffside, you see a church with the face of the cliff being carved and painted in silver in the form of a dragon. This is a temple to Bahamut. And in the back-ass alleys of the Ethermire district, you see Kessan's little sparkle descend, and you all follow him into the alleyway. And I assume that when you land, you all revert into your normal forms?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
So do I just know that spell now, or was that
Nope,
just the
that's a
one-time?
one-time
No.
use.
It was a 6th level spell, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you're level 13, you can just do that.
Cool.
But yeah, if I can find a way to get to you guys earlier, we can just do that and just go real far, because that's 600 feet every 6 seconds. Which is pretty good.
Yeah.
You go, meow. one other thing you see is that there are tabaxis who are flying between the sections and in between the bridges with like these little. If you think like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Aang's hang glider, like
I was about to
that
say a
sort of
flying-
vibe.
I was about to say a flying Nimbus.
Yes, there's one person on a flying Nimbus,
So,
and he has very spiky hair.
oh, this is the Skyclef Spire, huh?
Yes, we're all here. So now, go save the professor. Thank you. Yes.
Well, let's go get our boy back.
As
Yes,
y'all plot and plan in the alleyway, y'all hear a noise behind you. The sound of a bell as a door opens and a little cold bowl pops up and says, "Hello, are there customers?"
You cut off.
You cut off.
Hello, are there customers?
Have I been in this before? Like, do I get some illicit fucking like spells from this place?
Let's roll a d100. What do you think the likelihood is that you would come to a place that is like chaotic and janky, but very magical?
Very magical. I feel like if I know about it and there's some use to me, I would have come here. I feel like I would have come here for some more like illicitous spells. So let me roll the d100.
Yeah. Let's give it an 85% chance. So if you roll below
I like
85, you've been here before.
Okay.
Can you actually roll 100 on this?
Yeah, that would.
I have not been here.
You have not.
I went to the other back alley.
You've heard about it.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I have wares if you have coin.
Do you need wares?
Everybody needs wares. And there's all sorts of wares. Come, let me show you. And he like runs out the door and grabs your hand, is going to like try and drag you into the shop.
I just
I guess it
kind
wouldn't
of
hurt to
follow
take a-
because I'm
take a
kind of
peek.
stunned.
Yes. My name is Ellenmeyer. It is very nice
Why are you
to
making
meet
him
you.
sound like Mort?
Who's
Well,
Mort?
it's nice. Well, it's nice to meet you, Elowyn. This is quite the shop you have.
Yes. And you look around the shop. Everything is disheveled. It is dark. It is dingy. There is no organization to the place. You see like little bits of string in one corner that have been like knitted together into something. You see like a little bag that has been placed inside of a bowl. The bowl is like set upside down and the bag was placed on top of it as if the bowl was a pedestal, like a makeshift pedestal. And all sorts of little knickknacks and doodads all over the place in this shop. So, what can Ellenmeyer do for you?
Bram's gonna look around, see if maybe he could find anything out of the ordinary. Maybe something that'll probably catch his eye.
I'm just
You're
gonna say
looking
stars.
You like stars?
Stars. Big stars.
I can show you some stars. Here, follow me. And he's going to sort of run over, and he's going to bring you a little crown. This is a crown of sometimes stars.
Sometimes.
Yes. But not all the time because you need variety and spice in life. Yes. Yes. And it can sometimes create big explosions.
Big explosions and stars.
In stars. Yes.
How?
Well, you see, you wear the crown and you think about these stars, and as you manifest these stars into your head, you can expel them out into the world some amount of times per day. Occasionally, they don't work correctly.
Can I roll a perception check and see how much he's trying to bullshit us right now?
That would be an insight check.
Insight. Can I roll an insight check and see how much he's trying to bullshit us right now?
Go for it.
Excellent. My insight is very bad. 5.
You cannot
Can
read
I-
this individual.
Can I try?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not really in this, so I'm gonna roll insight as well. I got
I got
7.
a 17.
I roll one too.
So Elowyn, this man said that he is stars. Dark, this is you don't sense anything amiss with him. He's maybe a little bit over eager. And you distinctly note that he has not told you in which way this goes wrong sometimes.
When you say goes wrong sometimes, can you elaborate on that?
Well, the wizard who made it gave it to me, and he may or may not have died the last time he used it.
What
I
was his
don't-
cause of death?
Well, you know, there wasn't it. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. But there were definitely explosions.
All right,
His
nice.
head
While they're
Exploded.
talking to him, as I'm looking around the shop, is there anything out of the ordinary that? Because I'm assuming he's got I know everything's all disheveled, everything, but does anything catch my eye in that shop?
Would that be a perception check?
Wouldn't that be?
Sorry, what are you looking for?
I'll
Do you
just
have
look.
any magical passes?
What do you mean?
Well, say we'd like to go where we want to go, but don't necessarily have the means to go or the reason to go, but it gives us a reason to go.
Hmm. You're looking for something that can get you somewhere.
Well, yes.
Yes, I have this conch shell.
Okay.
Now, when you blow on the conch shell, it will bring you to a place. Usually it brings you to the place that you want to go. Sometimes it brings you to the beach. So either you get this really cool adventure to where you want to go, or you get a really cool adventure on the beach.
I like it. Where
Yes.
is this conch shell?
And it's right here. It is right here. Hold on.
And he opens up a box and he is going to pull out the conch shell. And you look at it and there's little pieces of glass of fake gems that have been super glued to the conch.
Okay, and it's how much is this conch shell?
I will sell it to you for 20 gold pieces.
What? I just want to put my paw out to sort of ask, just look it over.
Yes, here. Have the conch. Put it in your hand. It feels very luxurious, no?
I immediately blow it and I visualize going forward 10 feet.
Please roll a 1d100 for me.
Okay.
Oh.
Oops, wrong one. Here we go. Can I not just use my 92 from before?
You don't want to.
56.
You move 10 forward 10 feet.
Oh! Excellent. I give him 20 gold for this thing.
Thank you. Much business in
He's going to shake your paw incessantly.
Yes. What other wares could you be interested in?
I'm gonna go ahead and buy the star thing,
Yes.
or ask how much it's worth. At
Yeah,
least.
price. I think this one, it's a little bit risky. We don't know if it worked fully. It's been used. I think if it were brand new and didn't have the damage, it'd be something like 10,000 gold, but I can bring it down to 500.
It
I'm
gives you
gonna-
a little bit of a side eye.
And I like stars, but I can see them at night. And stars don't explode on me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What if I Oh! I have something that may be of interest to you. It is not magic, but it may be of interest to you.
And he like runs, and he pulls out a notebook and he says,
But this one time, I was told that I did a very good job, and they gave me a gold star. You can have gold star for 5 copper.
Gold star, and I'm
Yes.
gonna.
And the magical enchantment allows it to stick to things.
How much for the gold star?
How magic or how much?
How much?
5 copper pieces.
Okay, I'll buy the gold star.
Yes. Thank you for doing business. And he shakes your hand.
You said it was 500 for the crown?
Yes, 500 gold pieces for the crown.
I rifle through my pocket, not that pocket. I pull out like 100 gold pieces, and I use another pocket, and I pull another 200 gold pieces, and I go through and I pull out the last of the 500 gold pieces.
Oh my god,
And I
you
just,
lose
like,
things in your
awkwardly
pockets
shove it in.
too? I've done that
I-
before. One time, I reached into my pocket and I found an entire platinum piece. And I don't remember it going there. It may have been magic.
That may have been stolen.
No.
and he takes your money and he gives you the crown.
All right, let me add this here, and I just sort of like, for the astronomer, I believe you wanted stars.
Stars?
Yes, my learned friend, stars.
So this gold crown allows you to cast Crown of Stars once per day. There is a chance that when you cast it, something may go awry. So when you use it, you will roll a 1d100.
Okay. Got it. And what is Crown of Stars?
Crown of Stars. 7 starlight motes of light appear and orbit your head until the spell ends. You can use a bonus action to send one of these motes streaking towards one creature or object within 120 feet of you. When you do so, make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 4d12 radiant damage. Whether you hit or miss, the mote explodes. Or whether you hit or miss, the mote is expended. The spell ends early if you expend the last mote. If you have 4 or more motes remaining, they shed bright light for a 30-foot radius and dim light for another 30. If you have 1 to 3 motes, it is just dim light for 30.
Okay. Dope.
And the spell lasts for 1 hour.
Perfect. Okay. That's dope.
Yes, it is very dope. I also have dope. The magical kind.
Do you... What is magic dope?
Well, it is the type of magic that makes you very happy. You know, like, Here, I give you free sample. Here.
And he gives you a little vial filled with powder.
Okay, I pocket that powder.
Oh, you come on, I'm trying to sell it to you. You have to use it. How do I know you're not a cop?
Okay, I open the powder and I throw it in his face.
It's like,
He like licks it off. It's like, and you watch his eyes go wide. And like a little bit of energy crackles around him.
Did you just coke up a goddamn newt?
okay, now I am very excited now. I didn't know that you were going to share. I can sell
You got
each.
any more?
I have a little bit more. I have 2 more vials, and I can sell them to you for 50 gold pieces each.
I mean, I gave you a little bit. You should have a little bit.
You gave me my own
course.
dope, you fucker.
Yeah. And how are you feeling?
I feel fabulous.
We gotta move on. We kind of have a professor to save here.
Oh,
Kind
you're
of a
trying to
bunch of
save
days
someone?
back.
I have something that would be very useful for you.
What do you got for us?
Like what?
This
And he brings to Dark a shield.
This is a shield of protection. It protects you from things, and it can protect other people from different things. But sometimes it protects a little bit too much, and something that would miss you might hit you, or like would divert an attack that is like going into the stratosphere and might come back to you. But it makes sure that the person who you're protecting is not getting hurt, and you can always just like, take it off.
So pretty much taking a chance on your own life when using this thing.
Yes, but for the big, strong protection, that is it very good.
Listen, I appreciate that. That seems nice of you.
I give it to
But
you
anyway.
for 20 gold pieces.
I'm not interested in buying anything. Thank you.
I'll buy it off of him.
Do
I'm
you
pretty good
have
with
any
shields,
more?
so
Do you have any student passes?
A student pet, like for the Echomeyer Spire.
And I just sort of like tap my like little button nose a little bit.
And you,
You watch his eyes kind of like dart back and forth, and he's like,
are you trying to do like illegal shit?
No,
Aren't
You
you
can
doing illegal
tell
shit?
me.
You
No,
literally
no.
are selling dope by the vial load.
What do you mean? Dope is perfectly legal. There's nothing wrong with it. It is very healthy. And it allows you to tickle people really hard.
and he like touches
Dude,
you.
your eyes are as white as saucers, and it looks like you've just snorted the entire continent. I don't think it's legal.
But watch
Yeah,
this.
and you asked us if we were cops, so
I don't like the police. They're trying. They like. They're very judgmental. They have so many processes. They want to do testing.
But I've
I'm just
heard.
a small business owner. I do not have the time to test every single person.
Well, you said 20 gold pieces for that shield?
Of course, yes.
Well, you got yourself a deal.
The passes. You have them.
No, they keep that shit
You-
under lock.
You have them.
I have, like, I've tried to make some, but I have, like, some blanks. They need to be, like, entered in by the administrator. It's like a fake ID, but on magical steroids. And, like,
we
they
need that.
don't work.
What
I've
would
been-
you need to make one work?
I would need a lock of each of your hair. I would need 2 days to work on it. I would need the searing from the current administrator, Mr. Councilor Virtue, and you would have to be able to like sink it into the system somehow.
Wait,
I-
what did he say he needed from the administrator?
You need their signet ring.
The actual ring itself.
Yeah, the one that he has on his fucking finger.
You don't. There's nothing else that you have.
No, that shit is locked down tight, man. That Archmage, he is like so smart. He's a bitch,
He
but
is.
he is so smart. He
He's
like
dumb.
is a master of booby traps.
So you're saying the Archmage is a better magical seller than you?
Why do you think I am not at the head of the biggest magical institution in this city?
Racism?
Exactly. I like the way you think. Here, you can have some. You can have a cookie.
Some more dope?
I
Can I
know,
have the
just.
dope?
I did not already. Oh, I didn't give you. For whatever reason, I thought you bought it, but it's still in my pocket. I forget
No.
what I put in my pocket sometimes.
I'll take the dope,
Yeah,
though.
here. Have some dope.
Okay, excellent. Let's see.
And let's see. I like your vibes. And I like all your muscles. It's very sexy. So here, have something on the house. I have a potion. Now, Listen, you guys are strong, but if you want to be like really strong, this potion would do crazy things.
Crazy.
And he's gonna like look at Dark.
And he's gonna say, you don't have anything yet, so like I'm gonna give it to you.
And he's gonna like put a little thing forcefully into your hand, and it's a potion in a gold vial.
Well, as long as I don't gotta pay for it.
No, it is all yours. I made it myself.
You have an idea what this potion does?
Is
Can I
it
use
yellow?
detect magic on this?
Yeah. So,
Is it yellow?
Or is this more of
well,
a
it's in a solid.
investigation check?
It's in a solid gold vial. So detect magic
Oh,
will
okay.
help. Detect magic will help you get the vibe of what that vial does.
Did he just pee in a vial and
No.
give it to us?
No.
Okay.
It is in fact magical.
Okay.
And
Magic pee.
Hang on, let me cast detect magic. This level
Wait,
1
so-
spell slot.
let's see. I'm trying to remember what this is.
Can I also do an investigation check on it to see if I can spice it up more?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check along with your detect magic with advantage.
Arcana. 23.
So, when you ask him what does it do, he answers,
It is going to make you really, really strong. Like you are going to be the strongest person in any room you go to. You're going to be so jacked up. You're going to be able to fuck them up.
So you're giving me steroids that make me like Arnold Schwarzenegger fucked Andre the Giant.
I don't know who those people are. But yes.
Well, alright.
and you get the sense that that is
Come in
accurate.
handy.
Well, this, he's a kobold, right?
Yes, I am a kobold.
Well, seems like this kobold's telling at least partially the truth.
What do you
Let's,
mean? I swore an oath once the time I got arrested to tell the full truth and nothing but the truth. And I never unoathed myself.
You were in court?
I don't like cops.
I like
Fair
you.
enough. I like him too.
Well,
Yes.
I guess I got a bag of steroids and you got all your shield shit.
Yes, and thank you for coming to Elma's Emporium. Goodbye.
Have it going.
Yes. Okay, and good luck saving your friend.
If we don't die, we'll come back and say hello.
Yes. I would like it if you came back sometime.
We
What's
should
your name again, son?
You shall.
With this place we need to remember for if we're in trouble.
Yeah, maybe we'll become frequent flyers.
That's like cop. Cop, she thinks cops are bad. Hide.
Now, I don't remember the loop when we were here, but when I saw in my vision my goddess, I do remember her showing me visions of this place and the guards not being too happy. Let's try and not intimidate the guards this time. I want to try and stay in the shadows. We need
Lay a
to
low
get to this.
profile.
Do not punch anybody
Wait.
inside.
So you're strong
the
and
city.
you also get to talk to gods? You're like really cool.
Do you want to come with us?
I
No.
am one with the books.
No. You sure?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Believe me. I mean, no
I
offense
have so
to you,
much
kid.
thing to tinker with. What do you mean,
Yeah.
kid?
Oh my god.
I'm not a kid.
Well, forgive me, but when something is shorter than my chest, I
Oh,
usually
so just
refer to
because
it.
I am short. Listen, I am kobold. We are all very
And
tiny.
like that, we're leaving.
And they You guys walk out the door.
As Bram grabs hold of DarkSeeker and pulls him out of the shop with him. And like that, we are leaving.
Goodbye
Come on, Dark.
forever!
Bye forever, kid. Kobold.
My name is Elowyn.
And with
Goodbye.
that, I think we're gonna end the session.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other
Okay.
again, Alamar.
It's hard to remember that name because
We're
every
ending?
time you say it at high pitch, it just cuts off in Discord.
Elowyn.
We're
Yeah.
ending already.
Yes. I believe
Oh.
that certain individuals have work tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? That's sad.
I know.
Oh, that's
How
unfortunate. We were getting
dare.
into it.
How dare they have
Aw.
responsibilities?
I think I'm gonna have to take my car apart again.
Oh no.
No.
I think I put the timing belt on wrong.
How do you put the timing belt on wrong?
The teeth were not properly aligned to the timing marks, meaning the engine is slightly out of sync and it's burning more fuel.
Oh, okay.
Have you
Fair.
thought of like doing a timeshare to adjust the time in your timing belt? I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Yeah, I'll just go to a timeshare when it's not my turn and I'll steal the guy's car that's there. Great idea.
Yeah. That sounds great.
I'm pretty sure there's some timeshare cabins not too far from here. I know the guy that owns them.
I like this little kobold boy. He seems up on the up and up.
Why did you
Yeah.
make him sound like Mort from Penguins of Madagascar?
I just wanted to like go for something that was gonna be a little bit silly and like clearly a little bit unhinged and insane, and that's just the voice that kind of came out.
Oh, King Julian!
All right, I can hear Alex struggling with the dog, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay.
All right, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Alright, bye.
Thank you all for
Yeah.
playing. Goodbye forever.
No
Goodbye
problem.
forever.
Have a good
Forever.
one. Alright, have a good one. Good night.
Good
Should I raid?
night. Who should you raid?
Yes.
You know, there's a streamer that sounds almost identical to me. Have you heard of Ryder96?
No.
I'm gonna open a link in the new tab here real quick. This guy sounds really similar to me. I'll just DM you
So just Ryder96.
here. Where is?
I'm just
your
gonna give it
DM?
sendies.
Well,
Oh, invalid username.
that's because it's a weird spelling. There you go, Hunter.
My God, weird spellings and things and stuff.
But listen to this guy. He actually sounds a lot like me.
Oh, it's muted for me. Hold on.
Okay. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
All right. Good night. Goodbye forever. They're not.
Goodbye forever.
All right. They're currently not talking on stream, so we'll just send it. We'll just send it. If I can figure out how to get back onto my stream, there we go.
Oh no.
/raid Control V. That's an entire that did not do what I wanted it to. That
Technical difficulties, Hunter?
listen, I've never had a difficulty in my life. Everything is always super easy for me, and I'm not struggling. You're struggling.
Dude, I'm always struggling to the point where it basically isn't struggling because my life is always struggling.
Yeah, no. If you struggle consistently enough, you'll it won't feel like struggling anymore. It'll just be life.
Yeah, 1 second.
All right, let's set up the raid. And goodbye forever. Thank you for everybody who decided to pop in. Y'all are beautiful. Meow.
Goodbye.